the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations.
You put this energy into your box and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star. I want to respect you, but I can't, Jay Prince.
Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak.
Cameron and Mase issues with Shakur Stevenson spill on to issues with Jay Prince. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Alize. Don't forget to subscribe. So, Mase and Cam had some comments about boxer Shakur Stevenson. In a nutshell, calling his performances very boring, which a lot of sports commentators have echoed about the young man. Shakur Stevenson took exception to this criticism and called out Mase and Cam to the point where he even said we could take this to the streets and fight. Now this guy needs to do some homework on who he's talking about, because Mase and Cam are not the ones. The Harlem ex-rappers got on their show It Is What It Is, and they doubled down on what they were saying about Shakur Stevenson and more.
This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations.
You put this energy into your box and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the up. Slap fire out you. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are two different things. Because when a Switchblade or Sundown and everything, how they legends, they doing podcasts, they said, we make more money than you. We sit here and make more money than you.
And as you do, Cam and Mase were talking about how they make more money than Shakur Stevenson. And then Cam spoke about how he ain't scared to take it to the street. He was saying he'd slap all sorts of madness out of him. But then Jay Prince, who represents Shakur Stevenson, decided to speak up for his young fighter. He said this: numbers don't lie, haters do. Let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the number 1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year, and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will fade all his shots and take all bets. Damn, Jay Prince talking gangster to Cam and Mase. The fact that he actually name checked them and he did a whole It Is What It is a bit extra, if you ask me. Now, a lot of people, especially back in the day, may have taken this and got kind of scared. I mean, Jay Prince has a formidable reputation out here in these streets. But like I said earlier, Cam and Mase are not ones to play with. They hopped right back on their show, It Is What It Is, and responded directly to Jay Prince.
When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your Lord. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. All that big homie stuff, that's for little. We don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. I want to respect you, but I can't, Jay Prince. If you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street, you failed.
Hey, yo, my man, listen, James. I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. Young Bill NBA told y'all niggas either. Wack 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespect. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Wack 100 said. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak, and I hear you say.
Yeah, fam. I mean, it's true. I mean, I had to Google. Jay Prince is 59 years old. He's gonna be 60 at the end of the year. And Mase and Cam were both referencing his age, speaking that he's too old to be talking all this gangster stuff. And it's true, it's not really necessary. I mean, Mase and Cam have a sports channel, so they're obviously going to speak on everything sports related. It's just their opinion. And they were not saying anything that other people were not saying. Obviously, they have a huge platform, and probably why Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince have a problem with them saying it, because a lot of people will be listening to Cam and Mase. But Mase speaking about how he lost a lot of respect for Jay Prince, and Cam said the same thing. And then Cam actually went on a bit further and referenced a lot of people that Jay Prince never really responds to, like Wack 100, NBA Youngboy, and even Kendrick Lamar, who was dissing Drake just recently. He stayed pretty quiet, well, he stayed totally quiet against Kendrick, And Wack 100 had a lot to say. And Jay Prince, he responded to Wack a little bit, but nothing crazy. So Cam's just pointing out, hey, don't look at us like we're soft touch and we're supposed to run and hide. Don't act like you're some big gangster when you didn't respond to these guys with any type of heat. But this story has kind of come out of nowhere and escalated pretty quick to threats online. But obviously I don't believe Jay Prince is going to do anything to Cam and Mase. And I don't think Cam and Mase want to do anything back to him or Shakur Stevenson. These guys are all way too old for that.
He got the right, listen, he got the popularity vote over me.
What up?
But he ain't got that over there right there. I want to see what New York got to say about it. I told him, like, bro, stop playing on that phone before I start playing with your real life. Stop playing on that phone, bro.
Wack 100 reacts to Cameron and Mace's issues with Jay Prince. So, obviously Cam and Mase issues with Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince went super viral. Everybody was talking about it. There were threats made by Shakur Stevenson, and Mase and Cam did not back down even when Jay Prince got involved. The boogeyman of hip-hop. Everybody seems to be scared of him for decades. But it seems like today in 2024, people just ain't scared no more. And Wack 100 is one of the guys that's bumped heads with Jay Prince, unrelated issue, not too long ago. And Wack has also chimed in with the issue with Cam and Mase. And he gets disrespectful. Check out the clip.
Mase said, we don't got no big homie.
Oh, God.
He got the right, listen, he got the popularity vote over me.
What up?
But he ain't got that over there right there. I want to see what New York got to say about it. I don't know why he went there. He must have forgot who them two is. That Mase, he's going to make you. And Cam don't give. See, he used to get away with it back in the day. Because people would get on the phone and say, amen. No. This ain't Mase them of the early 90s. This ain't them. They ain't getting on the phone saying them did they little sports. They wasn't disrespectful. It was what it was. And you tried to get on there and say, and I handle all this outside business too. Like them was supposed to tuck their tail. For who would have been Rico'd, who'd have been popped with 50 keys and all kind of, and this going on down there, still ongoing investigations. This real loose with his mouth with this topic, bro. His son been robbed 5 times out here. It's a fact. And he got a call. He can call us, call Big U, call the Blackstones, to try to, you know what I'm saying? He tried to make a call on me. And then look, he got represent Rap-A-Lot West or whatever. He calling them, they calling me. Call, what you want to do, Wack? He don't understand the part. And I told him, like, bro, stop playing on that phone before I start playing with your real life. Stop playing on that phone, bro. None of them in his bloodline outside of his brother is that. His kids ain't that, and they some good little dudes, right? The other a little weird. He got cases all kind of weird. He be trying to play tough, and he ain't tough.
Yeah, fam. Trust Wack 100 not to hold back. He spoke about how Cam and Mase do not care. These guys are Harlem guys. They don't respect Jay Prince, and they just don't give 2 hoots. To the point where Wack is laughing at the fact that Jay Prince thinks he can tell them what to do. Which is crazy, yeah, because Cam and Mase, they're in their late 40s at least. Why would they allow Jay Prince to get involved and tell them what to do and send threats when they're grown men? And they've been around for decades in this business. And Wack kind of went into how if it's down to like a popularity contest, Jay Prince beat Wack 100 when they had their issues. That's what Wack was saying. But with Cam and Mase, it's not even a factor. They would absolutely demolish Jay Prince if it came to who's more popular. But then Wack 100 put a bit of a curveball there. He said Jay Prince made a call to get Wack whacked. Well, we don't know of what the intention behind the call was exactly. He didn't go into that many details. He did say Jay Prince made a call for Wack to be handled, and then whoever Jay Prince was calling said, nah, can't mess with Wack 100. I don't know if this is all cap or if it's real life. Because obviously we know Wack is well connected in different spots, especially on the West Coast. But where I do believe Wack went a bit too far, and Jay Prince may catch exception to this, is where he started speaking about Jay Prince's children, his sons. He's speaking about how one son has been robbed about 5 times on the West Coast, although he did say complimentary stuff about his other kids. except for one other, actually. He said one kid has an R case against him and it's a bit weird. And I think he even name dropped him, so I think, oof, you know, not many people know about that case that he's fighting or has fought in the past, but Wack has shined some light on it. But overall, this is like a typical Wack 100 response, you know, laughing at Jay Prince, poking at him, and bigging up Cam and Mase.
We know when they flow, like we understand that they flow. We don't capitalize off their flowness though, because we'll capitalize off real.
Jay Prince Jr.'s son has responded to the ongoing issue between Jay Prince, Shakur Stevenson, and long-term Harlem friends Cameron and Mase. But like I said, Jay Prince's son, Jay Prince Jr., has chimed in and he has something to say. Check it out.
You be me up, right? Because you try to glorify bull. Like you try to glorify soft. You try to glorify that ain't that. It's flaw. We know when flow when we deal with them in the streets. We know when flow. Like we understand that they flow. We don't capitalize off their flawness though, because we'll capitalize off real. We ain't gonna capitalize off no being flawed, weak as hell. We understand what a weak as hell. Then he a street, call himself a street. He could be a street, but he's still weak as hell. We don't capitalize and try to glorify this shit. Nah, we gonna sit and have conversations about as strong as us. We gonna have conversations about as weak as hell.
Yeah, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't understand much of what he just said. And that's the same thing that's been echoed by a lot of people making videos about his response. I don't know if he was high. I don't know if it's just the accent, but it wasn't coherent, I will say that for sure. And even in the comments of his video, apparently people that went to private school with him were wondering why is he talking like that when they went to private school with them. And they don't talk like that. So whether this guy Jay Prince Jr. is trying to act tough, speaking about how they're not glorifying being gangster and all that stuff, that's about the only thing I could understand. There's something about his eyes that didn't seem quite right to me. And definitely something about the way he was pronouncing words. Sounded like he wasn't too sober-minded. But a lot of people are clowning him because obviously it went viral, his response. It was probably better that he just stayed quiet. It hasn't helped the situation, although it hasn't made it worse, but it's made him look a bit funny. I want to know what you think about Jay Prince Jr.'s response to the whole issue between Jay Prince Sr., Cam and Mase, and Shakur Stevenson. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.